You're watching News 4 at noon in high definition.
Good afternoon and thanks for joining us for News 4 at noon. I'm Mike Colombo in today for Robin Smith. It's a steamy start to your work week, but are some more storms in our near future? Your forewarned meteorologist Kristen Cornett is in the Forewarned Storm Center with the answer. Hey, Kristen. We're working to get more details after a man was found dead inside a Best Buy Geek Squad car in Weldon Spring this morning. The car was spotted alongside eastbound I-64 near Research Center Drive around 9:30. Police said the victim appeared to be in his 50s. Right now, it's unclear how he died. We'll have the latest on News 4 at 5 and throughout the day on KMOV.com. Well, it appears a lightning strike caused the fire Sunday night at the Factory Tire Outlet store in North City. We're told the building was damaged, but the tires and computers inside were not. No one was inside at the time of the lightning strike. East St. Louis Mayor Alvin Parks has changed his mind on extending hours for bars and nightclubs. As it stands, many of the city's clubs are open until 3 a.m. Parks hoped extending closing times would bring more money into the city, but the mayor received very little support from the community in trying to do so. Some people say they fear it would increase crime. Mayor Parks says he still wants to create a River's Edge entertainment district featuring after-hours spots and some 24-hour clubs. Last year, East St. Louis began requiring clubs to close at 2 a.m. during the week and 3 a.m. on weekends to cut back on crime. Illinois Governor Pat Quinn signed a bill over the weekend cutting pay to Illinois lawmakers. The cuts take effect next month when the General Assembly begins taking one furlough day per month for the 2014 fiscal year. New at noon, former Italian Prime Minister Silvio Berlusconi has been convicted of paying for sex with an underage prostitute and then using his influence to try to cover it up. The 76-year-old Berlusconi was sentenced to 7 years in prison and is barred from public office for life. There are new twists and turns in the Edward Snowden espionage case. The former government contractor who leaked National Security Agency secrets was expected to be on a plane from Moscow to Cuba en route to Ecuador this morning, but he was not on the plane. Allison Harmelin has the latest. New York Senator Chuck Schumer is calling for an investigation, warning malfunctioning cell phone batteries are exploding in people's hands. Schumer says scores of people have been injured or put at risk by cut-rate batteries from China and elsewhere. He cites an incident in February where a middle schooler's cell phone caught fire while in his pocket, causing second-degree burns.
Watching News 4 in high definition.
Are you one of those people who can't stand being separated from your personal electronic devices when you fly? Well, I am, and if you are, relief may be on the way for us. The government is moving towards allowing gate-to-gate use of music players, tablets, laptops, smartphones, and other gadgets. Restrictions on cell phone calls and internet use are not expected to be changed. And speaking of electronics, have you seen this yet? Take a look at your screen. It looks like an ordinary iPhone case, but it's able to deliver a 650,000 volt shock. The case doubles as a stun gun. You have to be at least 18 years old to buy one. They run about $140. The device has two safety switches and an activation button, so it doesn't go off when you don't want it to.
You're watching News 4 in high definition.
News 4 is always watching out for your health. Researchers have discovered 5 genetic regions in the brain linked to the start of migraines. The study, published in the journal Nature Genetics, could help doctors better understand the cause and biological triggers of the debilitating headaches. And a new study in the Journal of Pediatrics finds minority children are less likely to be diagnosed with attention deficit hyperactivity disorder known as ADHD. Researchers found the odds of receiving an ADHD diagnosis were 50% lower for Hispanic children and 69% lower for African American children. Doctors say getting the right diagnosis is key for access to treatment programs and medication.
KMOV.com. She was very popular here in the studio today.
No disrespect to our other pets of the week, but I think Pepper takes the cake.
I think Pepper is not going to last very long at the location there because she's a cutie patootie.
I would totally agree. All right. One of the most talked about summer series makes its debut right here tonight on Channel 4.
So Under the Dome, it's a 13-episode series based on the best-selling book by Stephen King.
Have you heard that Kenny Chesney song, "You and Tequila Make Me Crazy"? Well, we didn't know if tequila was to blame, but things definitely got crazy at Chesney's concert this weekend in Pittsburgh. Police say over 70 people were arrested or ticketed at his show Saturday night at Heinz Field. At least 10 large fights broke out inside and outside the concert. Over 150 people were injured, not to mention the large amount of trash concertgoers left behind for crews to clean up. Hopefully, St. Louisans can set a better example on Thursday when Chesney stops here for a concert. We've got some breaking news for you out of the sports world. For those of you that are tennis fans, you'll understand the rarity this next story brings. Rafael Nadal lost in straight sets today in the first round of Wimbledon. He lost to Belgian Steve Darcis. Darcis is currently ranked 110th in the world. All right, not fun for Nadal, but we've got a fun fact for you now.